I do believe that's the reason. I do believe that's the reason. Because I might
We,
mess around and take James out and take
we
his
got to come up with nicknames.
yes, take his whole house from him.
Come up with nicknames. Like Scooby Doo. You know, Scooby Doo ain't working for me no more.
So did you say Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse. I love y'all so much. I swear I do. I do. I do. I do. But yeah, I do believe that there is a reason. I believe that God is protecting me from something. I don't know what, but that's what I feel. Because yeah, seems like it would be without so much resistance, but there is a lot of resistance there. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. So yeah, but happy Friday, happy day off to me. I am so sleepy that all I want to do is sleep, but I really need to do other stuff. I need to do other stuff. I need to record.
Sleep first. Take a nap.
I want to, but I feel like if I take a nap, it definitely ain't getting done. Ugh. And I cannot let another weekend go without getting these things done. This jumped out. It says, "My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world." Come on, Louise. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. And this one says, "I am the only person who has control over my eating habits. I can always resist something if I choose to. Water is my favorite beverage. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and my mind." Who is that for? Who ain't drinking no water? Y'all better drink y'all water. I said they need to drink their water, babe. They need to drink their water. So go ahead and drink your water. Um, how fun was yesterday with Najia and Adrian? How fun was that? It was so good. They got me on the whole
That
thing.
was amazing. I had a good time on that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely amazing.
They already on Dr. Loretta, like, okay, this what you need to do, this what you got to do. And she got, okay, 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 okay. It comes a time when we have to shut up, Nona Carey, or protecting him because you think he's so country. That is not it. That is not it. Country is actually kind of good, but no, that ain't it. Um, it has to come a time where our dreams go from speaking about them to turning into what you said. At some point, the conversation about it has to be that I'm doing it now. It can't be one day, someday, and somewhere far, far in the future, somewhere. At some point, it has to be. I'm walking in that thing that I've been talking about for the longest time. At some point, you got to wake up in your dream house. At some point, you got to be in your dream car. At some point, you got to be doing the things. And the last thing we want to do is speak about the things for another 1,311 days because that's how long we've been here. At some point, stuff got to get done. So I believe this thing with serendipity media is now the part where things begin to get done. Because now things are being laid, like they gave me like a list dot 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 dot, and when dot 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 is done, then stuff gets pushed out. They've already I'm already in the Diva Zone magazine for July, and I only got in. I paid $125, and that was 2 weeks ago. And yesterday the article went live. They not playing. They not playing. And I talked to her about what a full like a full me becoming a whole client with everything, it was $1,500. And that you could do that on the payment plan too. But they don't release everything until the last payment is made. Y'all know I just paid 12.50 and all I got was some pictures and what I got? Pictures and some logos that I could have got from Fiverr. So yeah, it's definitely well worth that. I know people who pay $10,000 and more. Um, you funny. Um, and people paying $10,000 and more for a full campaign. So yeah, that is $1,500 is doable. When you talk about take my whole brand, get me on TV, get me on podcasts, get me everywhere, and make sure that um all of my work is cohesive all the way around. So that's the part. So it's well worth that for sure. So with that being said, let me read our song. It feels so good to read this song. It really feels so good because I just feel everything just rolling together, coming together, all of that. And so the psalm goes, the Lord is my shepherd. I have what I need. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He renews my life. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. Even when I go through the darkest valley, I fear no danger, for you are with me, your rod and your staff. They comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Only goodness and faithful love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. As long as I live, where will I be? In the house of the Lord. As long as I live. Ooh, 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 ooh. And yesterday, my cousin Lavelle, that keeps showing up at conferences wherever I'm at, he was with my aunt, my dad's sister, and my aunt is 91 years old. And he said, what's your name? Lucille. And how old is you, grandma? Because that's his grandmother, but my aunt. She said 91. I'm looking at my aunt and how beautiful she is at 91, upright, talking, moving around, doing the things. And I'm like, look at my future. Cause we did a side by side picture of when I was 51 and when she was 21. We got the same face. The same face. Hey Quinn, welcome. So I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get to the things. If you're excited to get to all of the things that God has been showing you, all of the things that you know to be true, all of the things that you know that you want to do, then put a one in the chat because we ready. We are so ready. And I could just see you doing your thing. I see me doing my thing and just praising God for the journey. Because when you really get full-fledged into the work that you're supposed to do, when you get really full-fledged in everything that you've always wanted to do, you become the full-fledged answer and evidence for other people. You become the evidence of stickability and tenacity. You become the evidence of, I know that happened to me, but I'm still over here. You become the evidence that if you experience some of the worst stress and drama, that you become the evidence for people looking at you saying, I know that happened to her. It can only be God. Because who get the glory from the story? The story of the glory goes straight to God. So that they will know. I already know when I walk up in the lake house and you know that lake house is $1 million. Y'all gonna be like, that trash job ain't paid that. That's only God. See, some stuff in life gotta be clear that it wasn't you. Because then people start putting it all on you, thinking that you could save them and you could help them and you can do all the stuff. And they got to know it wasn't me. It wasn't me. God gave me the vision and the provision. That it absolutely was not just me. So let me jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. It says, "This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before." Maya Angelou. Glory of the story. Yes, you ain't lying. Yes, Quinn, for sure. So fill in the 4 blanks. Something in my life that makes it worth living. Something in my life that makes it worth living. A quality of one of my closest friends that I absolutely love. A quality of one of my closest friends that I absolutely love. What I appreciate most about this moment. What I appreciate most about this moment. And the last one, an opportunity I have today that I only dreamt about having previously. Oh, that's a good one. Life don't look the same as it did 1,300 days ago, do it? It don't look the same. I don't feel the same. I feel like I could do anything that whatever God has shown me up in here, that I could definitely bring it out here. So the affirmations say, I believe in my ability to ride the waves of shift and change with ease. Gwen, when is New York Fashion Week? Somebody asked me that. I said, when is New York Fashion? I don't know. When we gotta have stuff.
It's September, like the second week in September, like around 9/11. Hmm.
That's in 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. It's here.
Guess what? We ready though, ain't we?
Always ready.
We are ready, ready, ready. And the thing about it is it feels so unreal, but very doable. Very doable. So next month in August, it's the 125th National Business something here in Georgia. And they just asked me to speak on a fashion panel. Who? Who you want to speak on that? They literally just asked me that last night. And so they asked me what would my focus be. So my focus would be the women in Nigeria, the ones that are doing the fashion design work, to lean in on the foundation, so that we can garner more donations to do more work there. And then to talk about my fashion brand. The beginnings of the fashion brand. Absolutely, Dr. Rose. Listen, I sometimes when things like that come up and the people who are speaking to me, like I have to speak intelligently when these like when it's us, it's just us, right? It's us. I could be who I am here, but these people are doting and saying the things that they're saying and giving me these accolades. It feels unreal because they are who they are and making their request of me in this professional capacity. And I'm like, it's just me. I'm just Lena from North Philly for real. That's it. I'm just this little girl from a little cute hood in North Philadelphia. and you want me to speak on a panel at 125th something of something, and
Dr. Rose, take out the just.
yeah, right.
'Cause you're more than that. Remember that song you played? Bigger by
Yes,
Beyonce. You bigger.
yes, yes,
You
bigger,
bigger, you
bigger.
better. You're not just.
Yes, yes.
You're
And
not just.
so the Inshola Empire, which is another black nation of people, the Inshola Empire is the one who requested, and the queen from the Inshola Empire asked them for me to send my picture and business name so that I can go in some fashion magazine that's going to talk about the work. And I'm like, the what now? What did Jeanette used to tell us, Jeanette? And suddenly, and suddenly, and I swear the more we read these Psalms and stick to the programs that we're in, it just amazes me. Let me tell you, let me see. Estefanos, what he say? She wants to put it. She said, mm, submission into the United Nations Fashion Network publication. That's what she wants it for. The Maya Shola, Empress Maya Shola, is requesting that I had it to her to meet to today's deadline for the submission of the United Nations Fashion Network publication. So I'm going in it. The United Nations, what now?
And ma'am, how long have you done the work? Look, this a overnight success that took how long?
30 years.
Please, okay, so please. I'm glad Sherry told you because I was about to pop on and say like, girl, stop. All that I'm just girl. You are the child of the Most High God. It
Yeah,
don't matter how many letters some people got behind their name.
yeah,
In front of your name and behind your name is God's child.
yeah.
And
God's
Dave
child.
Martin's child.
Okay,
Big
Dave. Look,
boy.
hey, listen.
Yes.
Come on,
What more
Sarah.
recognition do you need, Dr. Rose?
Okay, come on. I was like, listen, stop it.
Dave Martin.
Stop it. You Dave Martin starter. Come on. Did you
Li-
expect anything less, ma'am? Come on now. What your
And
brother told you, you my famous sister. Stop.
listen, and they will prepare a table. The table is being prepared.
For you in the presence of your enemies. Hello, how about that?
In the
Finish this.
presence of
That's right. Come
it,
on, Gwen. Finish the sentence. That's right.
And
Come on.
and
Complete the
suddenly,
sentence.
and
and
suddenly,
suddenly, and
and
suddenly,
suddenly, it's
Sudden.
very important.
Mm.
yeah,
There was a tragic occurrence. Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Mm.
and suddenly, but
Mhm.
you know, suddenly now you see all this amazing work that this brother was doing.
yeah,
And that could be any one of us.
Mhm.
That could be any one of us
Mhm.
because we all know that it's going to be one day, our time. And so just that his leaving this earthly realm
yes,
has to be an inspiration to live your life.
Mhm.
Do
yes.
the damn thing now. Don't wait.
Don't wait. Don't wait. Yes, Quinn over here on TikTok said true healer, beautiful energy. Thank you for that. There is so much um gratitude that I have in my heart. Go ahead, Yvette.
I just wanted to piggyback off of what Sherry said, in regards to all the things that you're doing now, the little things that you feel no one sees or whatever, but you're doing it from the love of your heart. And all the projects, the big, the small, the mustard seeds, the giant ones, the tiny ones.
Yeah.
It is at that moment, like with through the death of Malcolm Jamal, that we saw. I was surprised at all the things I've learned about him.
Mhm.
That's one thing I love about the obituaries at the services, is that you get to know the person. Every celebration of life that I have been to, I have taken great notes from other people's lives of their accomplishments and what they did and the love that they had in their life. So don't think whatever you're doing right now or what you did yesterday is small or tiny. This
Yeah.
is for everyone in the hearing of my voice. Everything that you're doing is big
Yes.
and bigger than you'll ever imagine. You know, just because no one spoke about it or applaud you for it, don't mean that it's not big. It
Yes.
is big. So continue to stay on all your projects
Yes.
and do the best that you can, because that's all you can do right now. It's the best that you can. The
Oh,
best that you can.
and so I pick up our daily inspiration, A Deep Breath of Life, Daily Inspiration for Heart Centered Living by Alan Cohen. And it starts with the words right mind, right time. Right mind, right time. Carol said, indeed, indeed, indeed. And it has a quote from the Course in Miracles. It says, miracles wait not on time. Miracles wait not on time. You know, I started reading A Course in Miracles a long time ago, and I feel like I need to just pull it back out again. There's so much goodness in the Course in Miracles, but it is truly a um a lesson book for sure. So it goes, Harbin Hot Springs is a lovely spa in Northern California mountains where the pace of life is slowed to a gentle flow. In the place, anxious rushing seems otherworldly by contrast. One morning on my way to the mineral bath, I saw a clever sign. If you are in a hurry, you are in the wrong place. If you are in a hurry, you are in the wrong place. While we can extrapolate the principle to all of life, if you are in a hurry, you are in the wrong consciousness. Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It says hurry is usually motivated by fear and anxiety. We worry that we will be late or not have enough time to do what we need to do. Rushing is a symptom of lack thinking. Oh my God. Indicating we believe in not enoughness.
Mm-hmm.
The principle of abundance applies not only to money or things, it also applies equally to time. If you know you live in an abundant universe, you trust that you have enough time to do what you need to do. I'm going to take a nap. I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
When we are in the consciousness of peace, time becomes elastic. It will expand or contract to accommodate our purpose. One Saturday, I arrived at the post office to mail a package 10 minutes before the noon closing time. When I reached the window, the clerk informed me that I had not sealed the box properly and that I would have to buy some tape. I decided I would not rush, and if Spirit wanted the package mailed, it would have to be it would have to create time for it. I drove to the shopping center 2 blocks away, found the tape in the back of the department store, grabbed the package of laundry detergent on sale, paid for the items, and drove back to the post office, all at a relaxed pace. I arrived at 2 minutes to noon. Physically, what I accomplished seemed impossible, yet it had all gotten done in that time. The choice of peace creates miracles. The choice of peace creates miracles.
Mm.
Help me to relax and move through my day with a sense of ease and joy. I always have enough time to do what spirit asks. I always have enough time to do what spirit asks. It was so much in that right mind, right time. That's a lot. That was so good.
That was excellent.
Mm.
That was excellent. Like, do you understand? The Bible even tells us God says He will redeem our time when we feel like we past the mark or it's too late or whatever. God said He would redeem the time. He
Yes.
will redeem your time. Like your time is in God's hand. That's another God got you moment. That's another God got you moment. And
Mm.
if you know that, you move differently. Like you don't rush. You don't, and that's the gift that has been given to me for my birthday this year. It's the gift of peace because in true fashion, the lovely trucking company, the lovely trucking company,
Lovely
my
trucking company.
the check wasn't right yesterday. All these things, and I was so calm. I amazed myself. I
Yes.
was like, girl, you're growing up. I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
I did not raise my voice. I sent the proper emails and I told them what they needed to do in a calm tone. And the
Yes.
man gave me more money than what I probably deserved anyway on the thing. But it's the point that I didn't call and go to telling them off because the last time they had me late going, I'm supposed to be in Georgia right now, but I'm not. I'm in Illinois. I won't make it home until my birthday.
Okay.
Like my load delivers on my birthday. So I'm glad, Spirit told me to go and cancel your trip because I would have been livid if
Mm.
I would have bought a plane ticket that
Mm.
left on Sunday before my birthday to go to Jamaica and they give me a load that gets me there on the 28th. And so God knows, God got you. Like, look, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Just there'll be a time for you to go. And I'm just like, you know what? Y'all, I will not give my blood pressure to y'all. Y'all can't have it.
No,
Y'all can't have my blood pressure. No.
not at all. Not at all. I love this when it says, if you're in a hurry, you're in the wrong consciousness.
Mhm.
Even when I find myself to be moving behind time, I intentionally will put on soothing, calming music to calm myself because at the end of the day, I'm going to get there when I get there. And there's no need for me to try to go fast. There's no need for me to try to do anything. I'm going to get there. So let me just calm my nerve, and whatever time it is when I get there, it will be the perfect time. Sometimes delays are saving you from something, saving you from a traffic jam, a traffic accident, a plane crash, so all kinds of things. We can find stories of people that were supposed to be in the in the Twin Towers in 9/11, but they were in traffic or something happened and they had to call out or just so many things. So many lives protected that day. And more things. I'm talking to you, Quinn. Quinn said I'm talking to her. It truly is that. And so we just need to calm down and take your time. And guess what? If you find yourself late more often than not, then that just means you need to plan better. Just plan better. And then on those one-offs when things happen, things befall us all. And just be okay. Right mind, right time. And when I found myself running late, I said to myself, I am going to get there in perfect timing. And when I arrived at the venue, I was probably like 10 minutes late. The lady said, perfect timing. It was such a long line a minute ago. And you don't, no line, no wait by the time I got there. So we're always being divinely guided, divinely protected, and just know that everything is working in divine timing and in divine order. And it's okay. Yes, Bridget said, I break stuff when I rush. No, when I rush, I forget things. Have you ever gotten in the car and you rushing and then you say, oh my God, I left my purse. And then you go back in the house, you get your purse, and then you go to leave. Oh my God, I left my phone. And then you go back in and you get the phone. And then you go back in and out the house at least 3 or 4 times before you got everything. I have to say, okay, calm down. You're going to get there in perfect timing. So just stop. Slow down. It's okay. Yes, our daily prayer. We're always in the right place at the right time. And we really, really are. Sometimes I show up in places and I meet people and I'm saying to myself, this is amazing. This is really cool. And nobody has to be talking to me, nobody has to be saying anything, but it's very easy for me to recognize when I'm at the right place and the right time with the right people. When they start talking about how they want to serve the community, or they're talking about something that is going to be created that I know that I can give my input to, and that it would be really, really helpful for me to do so. Like that, you can't pay for that. Or you show up in the room and somebody is giving you the accolades because they've worked with you, and now you don't have to say a word because they are speaking in your behalf about you. There are people in my life that I'm finding that happens more often than not. Whenever I'm with Her Excellency Shantae, Shantae, I don't have to say a word. Shantae just start talking. And she'll be talking about me and she'll hold my hand and she's saying all this stuff, and I think holding my hand just just calms me down and reassures me to me allow her to say what she's saying without me saying oh no, or oh you know what we do, you know that thing we do, it's just me, right? And so I just be present. Just be present. And that happens a lot. People are constantly talking about the work, the work, the work. And that's what we want. The more people talk about the work, I mean, clearly, how do you say his name? Estophanos, and Maya Shola, and Her Excellency Shantae was talking about me. And that's why Estophanos reached out to me last night. He said, pardon me for this late text, but this is what we decided and this is what we need from you. Will you accommodate? Absolutely. The yeses are everywhere. The yeses are everywhere, and every leads to the next elevation. I have no idea what these folks putting me on these platforms are going to mean, but I know it's going to mean something good. I do know that part. And I'm just so grateful. So what I said, okay, I done said all what I said, sent them all that I sent them. Now let me make sure that when they Google the Darlaina Rose Foundation, when they look for the website and all that kind of stuff, that all that is done. So that's what I got. It is done. When you Google the Darlaina Rose Foundation, I Googled it last night to see what would come up. Oh, good stuff comes up. Good stuff comes up. Good. Listen, y'all need to go Google y'all name and Google your business and see what comes up. I am so proud of what comes up. Somebody called me and said, girl, do you know you got 12 pages on Google? Who got 12 pages? You do. So I had to go look. I got 12 pages of good stuff on Google. When you Google my name, when you
As you
Google,
should, as
as
you
I
should.
should, right? And when I Googled the Darlaina Rose Foundation, the gala came up, the Instagram came up, the there's this independent company called Guardian. They gave me some silver star rating for the transparency of the organization and all that. I'm like, we don't even have that yet. But okay, for the transparency of the organization. I love that. So the more things that you share about yourself, Google is going to tell it. So be okay putting your good stuff up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media. It pulled up everything: Facebook, Instagram, some old Twitter stuff, like everything, everything. And I'm looking at it like, whoa. And we have control over that. Even the Healing House of Roses, when you Google that, you're gonna get the Google location, and you're going to get 25-star reviews of people who've been there. So when I talk about it and talk about what's needed to create it again, the stake is already in the ground. The stake is already in the ground. Does the right time make the right mind, or does the right mind make the right time? Oh, that's a good one. I want to say the right mind makes the right time. Because as long as you're in a good mind frame, everything just kind of rolls out the way that it should, in the way that we need it to. So there's so much gratitude in everything that's happening, and then everything with I Survived Toxicity, with the HHN TV network with Nona Carey, the executive producer. I'm seeing episodes pop up, so new episodes are out. So y'all go and download the HHN TV app and go watch all the hard work that me and Nona Carey been doing for this past year. Well, Nona Carey, I think 3 years or 4 years she's on. Just me coming up on a year, or it might be a year. I think we started last June. So go see that hard work. Go see those people who have defied the odds and survived toxic situations and all that kind of stuff, and see how somebody can tell such horrific stories in such a classy way. And so I'm very, very proud of that work. And so go download the app. I saw two episodes pop up on my thing yesterday. I'm going to reshare them today. I am really, really proud of that work. Do you have something that you really, really proud of, and that you just wish more people knew about it? I just wish more people knew about it, because we really worked magic getting those stories out. So I just would love it if all of you just went to go see for yourself.
Keep
This
talking
is-
about it. Keep talking about it. Keep
Yes,
talking about it. Keep
yes.
sharing it. I had a friend of mine told me years ago when I first started doing the books. He said, "You are your shameless plug. You are your shameless plug. Like don't make you feel bad for talking about what you do.
Yeah,
Because if you don't talk about it, who gonna talk about it? Like
yeah,
it's your baby. Can't nobody
yeah.
stop you from talking about your child.
Mm-mm.
When you talk about your children to everybody, yes,
Yeah.
I got 3 children, yeah, and you tell them their ages, and you tell them all the things that, listen,
Yes.
bet not nobody
Bet
talk
not.
about your child. You
Bet
hear
not.
me? They bet not. Look, don't do that. Don't
Bet
do
not.
that.
Bet
Leave them
not.
children alone.
Yes.
So the things that you're working on, let's be proud of the things that we're working on, because it's good,
It's good.
especially when we know it's good things that we are putting in the earth. We have a right to be proud of the good that we're putting into the earth, because it will come back.
Yes.
As we see that Malcolm Jamal has passed on, but
Yes.
all of his goodness is popping up. Stuff that we never saw. You understand? His
Yes.
legacy is popping up. Like it's things that I've never seen him do poetry, but one of my best friends in poetry is on a picture with him from a poetry show. I never knew that about him. And it's these are the things that when you're gone and nobody, we can't physically see you anymore, what will be said about you after that? Will the world know that you put good into the earth, or what will you be known for? We
Yes.
are God. I put it in the chat, but we are God's hands in the earth realm.
Yes.
We are God. We don't see God coming down on the cloud in the horse every day. We
Yes.
don't see that. We
Yes.
don't. What we see is God's people in the earth doing good. And we have a right to be proud of that and shout it from the mountaintops and tell somebody. I mean, good stuff can go fast if we talk about it. Talk about it. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend.
Good friends.
Share, talk about the good stuff that's going on in your life. And
Yes.
I promise you, I just see in my mind, I pulled up a picture today right before the call, when I was in the last healing house that you had when we had Tammy over. I
Yes.
pulled those pictures up because that was around my birthday. And I was
Wow.
like, that was the memory from 2 years ago. Like, look from where 2 years ago to now, Darlaina.
Oh my God.
Look, look, look where you are.
Oh my
Look
God.
where you are. Like, God has totally, totally transformed even more, even more. Ma'am, you have been honored as Dr. Rose. Come on now. From 2 years ago, from
Yes.
us putting together a sister circle,
Yes.
getting the food together, working out the kinks, didn't matter. We still had a beautiful night that night.
Yes.
Women shared beautiful things that night. That
Yes.
I mean, from all ages. It was the young ladies, the
Yes.
the older ladies. It was so
Yes.
beautiful. Like,
Yes.
those things are known about you. So just keep we definitely gonna talk about it. So you keep on talking about it. And I love the fact that you said your excellency Shantae, her excellency Shantae
Yes.
held your hand. That
Yes.
is to give you the confidence to know, don't shrink. She's
Yes.
holding your hand, telling you, no, don't you shrink in this moment. Don't you shrink in this moment. Don't you run now, girl. Look, it's happening now. Don't you take off running. I need you to hold on to God in this moment. She held your hand because she was God coming to you, telling you, no, don't you shrink in this moment. This is my gift to you. This is what I prepared for you. Don't
Yes.
you shrink in this moment.
Yes.
Accept the good that God is giving to you right now in this moment. Accept it in grace, in love, in
Yes.
peace and
Yes.
calmness, and know that this is what God got for you. What
Yes.
God got for you, nobody can take.
Nobody.
Nobody.
So Quinn over here, she says, "Oh, if you only knew, I've been through so much trials and tribulation." And she said, "It hasn't been my time to shine, but sometimes it's going to be my time. The sun shines for us all." Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And Yvette said, "What would your witnesses say about you? People you know and strangers. People are watching you right now. Wear your crown well." I know that to be true because I got so many compliments just from my photo shoot. The graduation hasn't happened yet, but the photo shoot um, that I did, I shared some of the pictures with that, and it definitely started a storm of accolades, and then a couple people like Doctor of what? I'm like Christian leadership and entrepreneurship. Yeah, that's what it is, right? It's so funny, but God is continuing to open things up. So the other thing too, um, there's so many things that people gatekeep about and don't tell us about. So one of the things that I'm working on is putting up the classes and courses and all of that. So I want to share two platforms that you can use that are dirt cheap and free. The first one is called PayHip, PayHip. PayHip will allow you to put up your book, your ebook, your artwork, your
I use that. I use PayHip.
anything, anything. So I'm putting up a 6 week course on PayHip right now. It allows you to put your videos up. It allows you to put text up and put up week to week to week to week, and it's free. It's free.
And your money goes straight to you. Hmm.
Money straight to you, right? And then the other one is called Pensight. Pensight is a little more Pensight is a little bit more what's the word? Crisp. It's more crisp. Has more things, and it does similar things, but Pensight is $29 a month. They have a 2 month trial, so you could try it for free for 2 months. Use it. You can build your memberships on there, your courses, everything, all on there. Also has e-commerce on there too, because when you look at Shopify is $200, and then you got to buy 10 plates. You got to do all this stuff. So these were two that I know people who are using them. Coach Stacy, what's her thing? Healing with Stacy is her podcast. I've been on her podcast a few times. She told me about PayHip, and then y'all remember Elevate with Vern. Vern told me about Pensight. Let me put it in the chat. PAYHIP is PayHip, and the other one is PENSIGHT, Pensight. Go look at those two things and see if any of those will help you to do. See, at this point, we need to do. We need to be doing and do and come up with all of the things that we need to do. It's something else, something.
Somebody shared PayHip with me to do ebooks instead of
Mhm,
Amazon
mhm.
because Amazon you have to go through so many hoops to get your money from Amazon and
Girl, my
wait
book's gonna
wait
be.
wait 60 days to get the money when PayHip because I did Brenda's first journal. I put it on PayHip where you
Yeah,
can download it
yeah,
and the money goes straight to your account. Like when
yeah,
somebody buys
yeah.
something from you, it goes straight to you. So when somebody told it to me, I started using it with my clients, and I just told Dr. Loretta about that as well. Where you could turn your book into an ebook and get the money directly.
Hmm.
Because Amazon makes you wait so long for
Oh my God. I,
your
I
money.
can count how many times I got a paycheck from Amazon, and if I did, it was like $3 or $5 or something like that. It wasn't no real money, and my book has been a bestseller on that platform since 2017.
And that's the thing. The money when I learned that the money comes and you selling your own book, you just use
Absolutely.
Amazon
As
as a
credibility.
printing source, a printing
You,
source credibility,
yes.
all of those things. But you make the money from selling your
The book
own
directly.
books.
And it's another website. It just escaped my head where you can create multiple landing pages, because that's what I was looking for too. Some place where I can create a one-page landing page for whatever it is that I'm putting out. When it comes to
Um,
me, I will share it. I will share it. I'll remember to share it. If not, in the group, I'll share it. Here tomorrow, because that's one of the things that I want to do. I have the toughest time sitting down. Do y'all have the tough time sitting down? Sitting down, just knocking things out. Like sometimes when I go to sit down to do something, I start thinking about 10 other things that I need to do, and I can't sit down. The only time I remember of late
they
sitting down.
call that neurodivergent. So don't be neurodivergent, man. Let me tell you something, Darlena. I had a teacher. I've been in medical assistant class like 17 times. Okay. But I went to a school in Georgia that ended up closing down. And my teacher was a hypnosis. He was from the Virgin Islands,
Mhm.
and he performed hypnosis on Thursdays in our class to show us that it was real. He was
Wow.
like, "I know some of y'all don't believe in hypnosis, but it really is real." And he would perform hypnosis on our classmates, and I was like, I was one of the people. I didn't believe it was real, so I got up there so he could try it on me. It the only thing happened to me, Darlene, was I just cried. I cried profusely because it wasn't working. It was like I was like, be I want to relax, And you know what he told me, he said, "You don't know how to relax and you need to go somewhere and learn how to do that."
Wow.
He was like, "You don't know how to you really need to go." And black women, we don't know how to relax.
Mhm.
We don't. We know how to go on vacation, but we don't know how to relax.
Yep.
That's at the top of my goal list. I today I said I'm pulling out my computer and making lists for my birthday. I
Yep.
want something different. I want a different uh life. I
Yes.
want a different, viewpoint of my health. I don't want to look at my ankles and they're swollen from me driving this truck. I
Mhm.
don't want that. I
Yeah.
don't want that. I don't want the excess weight. I don't want the heaviness on my heart. I don't want none of that.
No.
I want a different life. So for me, it starts with, you know, learning how to relax, like literally a true sabbatical. I talked about this the other day, a true sabbatical where I learned how to really relax my mind because we be that book. What you read today spoke to this. We
Yeah.
be in a rush to do everything, honey. We gotta hurry up and get it done. We gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. And then while we rushing, we think about 20 other things in the
Yes.
middle of the 20 things that we're working on.
Yes.
Oh
So
my God.
so that's how I started. I need to do this and I need to do that.
And
And
you
and then Sherry said, take a nap. And I said, but I can't if I don't take a nap. And that's why after I read that, I said, I'm taking a nap.
now, right? That's we have to have look. We have to have our friends that tell us to stop, stop,
Yes.
stop. You
Yes.
are not you're not at your highest level of peak performance when you are tired.
Mhm.
You're not.
Mhm.
You're not. Your body gets tired. Yes, we have a soul in here. Yes, we have a spirit in here. But
Yes.
that body, you
Yes.
gotta take care your body. The Bible says, know that your body is the temple of the living God.
Yes.
So if your body is the temple of the living God, do you want to clean up your temple? Do you want your heart to flow? You want your blood to flow right? You want your heart to pump right?
Yes.
Yes, Bridget, I want my heart. My mind has been so much on my heart
Yes.
these last few days. It's like I want I know too much, Darlena. I
Mhm.
know too much to sit and continue to live a certain way. And yesterday they actually offered me a local position in Atlanta.
Woo.
Also, they offered me that after I was just calm. I did not go off on nobody.
They
The
said,
man was like, he was like, they offered me a local position in Atlanta. I was like, he said, "Are you interested?" And I said, "Yes,
that's so,
very,"
yes, so,
because I enjoy what I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. I
yes,
thank God for the experience,
yes.
but I'm like, okay, God, new experiences,
New experiences. Go
please,
ahead, Jeanette.
new experiences, please. I want the peace that I have really never known in my 48 years of learning how to relax. Be
Yes.
still and do nothing. Just do you know how to do the Lord the idea of just be still
Be still and do
and
nothing.
do nothing.
And
Wake
don't
up
worry about nothing. Don't worry
and
about doing nothing. That's the other part.
right. Yo, right mind,
Yep.
right time. Right mind,
That's my
right
intent
time.
for this, we're gonna go on this 7 day or 6 day cruise, however long it is. And that's my intention. They talking about jet skis and zip line. I'm gonna be doing nothing but
That,
just communing in nature with God. Go ahead, Shanette.
Blessings, everyone. So, as as Bridget was talking, we're talking about being busy and running and doing everything, and need to be calm. How about the other day? The other day, my dad, the caregiver, said that my dad says because she's running around. She does run around like she's crazy. Like I mean, she'll run from one end of the bed to the next. Like I'm like, girl, you drink too much Pepsi. But but she said, my dad says, calm down, calm down. It was hilarious. I said, Daddy said that. She said, yeah. I said, uh-huh. The man know you crazy.
Yeah, you do it too
You think
much.
he crazy? The man know you're crazy. So
Yeah.
the man is trying to tell you, no matter if I cannot verbalize or, one day my brain not work, he know that this is not supposed to be. So
Yeah.
he's telling you to
Uh,
chill out and relax around me, okay?
yes, yes. Please relax. Please relax.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yes. Miss Carol, take a look at PayHip. Miss Carol has a she told me stop calling her Miss. Carol has a book. So go on to PayHip and you can absolutely upload an electronic version of your book and sell it that way too. Um, I put my electronic version up and sold it for $5 less. So instead of $20 for the actual book, it's $15 on the for the electronic version. And a lot of people like to do that. They read it, download it, read it on their phones and other ways. So that's another way to do that. So we have a lot of options. So we are really moving into the space of the action words now, the action of doing the things and doing the stuff. It is time to do the stuff. It is time to put the work out. It's time for the websites to be popping. It's time for the video. There needs to be a video talking about your book, a video talking about what you do, a video that shows your face because people hire you or buy from you based on knowing, liking, and trusting you. And people look at your face and say, oh, she has a trusting face. Or she has that face that I want to listen to. So, but if you don't have your face out and everything is a brochure or a picture, or people have never heard your voice, all of that makes a difference. Even I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok right now. When these calls are over, people direct message me and say, you said something to me today. Or who's that lady that was talking? I really related to her. And so people hear you and hear us. So we everything that's available to us, most of this stuff is free. So what if only one person watches? See, the people get very much into, oh, I only got 7 views, I only got 6 views. But what would it look like if 7 people were sitting on your couch? Would it mean something? If 4 people were sitting in your house, if 2 people were sitting in your house, how would you treat those people? You would get them a cup of tea, you would get them some water, and whatever it is you're talking about, y'all would be talking about it together. It's no different. See, I heard a pastor a long time ago say, how can you take care of the 40,000 if you can't take care of the 400? But we can break that down even more. How can you take care of the 40 if you can't take care of the 4? Everybody got to start someplace. Everybody
And
has to start
if
some.
somebody starts to Google you and you have nothing,
Yeah,
no kind of content for them to find out who you are or what you done,
yeah,
those videos are YouTube are there. They're gonna be there. If
yeah.
somebody goes on YouTube and type in your name, they're
Mhm.
gonna find what you do every day. And they have a reference board now.
Mhm.
Oh, this is what she does in the morning. Oh,
Yeah,
she actually has people that come on every morning. Oh, they do this every day.
yeah.
They have a reference now. Okay, if somebody goes and look up my name, baby, they pull up the MySpace page. I was like, baby, who told
First
y'all?
of all, MySpace is still alive and well.
I was like, oh my Google, baby, Google pulled up everything on me from the very first MySpace page I had all the way to now.
Yep.
And that was the only thing I asked of the people that I did their books was that I could put my logo in their book. So for every book you sell, somebody's gonna see Divine Excellence.
Excellent.
That's my brand, Divine Excellence,
Yeah.
because I believe in the divine and I believe in excellence. So
Excellent.
this is the brand. It's gonna be pushed no matter. You ain't got to give me $1. Let me put my logo in your book.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, every person that sees it would know, oh, who is divine excellence?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look up that. So have something for somebody to reference you,
Fine. Yes, to find.
because people use the internet now. They use it. I mean, as much as we can't fight it no more. Like
No, you
it's
can't.
beyond fighting.
First of all, how many things do you personally buy without looking at for the reviews? I buy nothing without looking
I,
at the reviews. Nothing.
listen, all the wigs reviews, do it fit straight? Is the part straight? I need to
Yes.
know. I I need to know.
Everything, everything, everything. I just bought my my cap and gown for graduation, right? And as I'm looking at it was three different companies. I'm looking at them, and the reviews for one of them said the cap didn't come. One said the tassel was messed up. So I did not buy from those two companies. I bought at the one that had the most 5-star reviews and got the perfect one. So anything I'm purchasing, I am looking at the reviews. So people are looking at your reviews. See, if you Google the Healing House of Roses, you're going to find 25-star reviews. So when people are talking about, oh, well, what is the Healing House of Roses? They can find stuff. And as I'm building out, looking for investors and things like that, the investors can go look at the track record of what we did for the 2 years that we were together, and we were just getting started. So put the work out. If y'all gonna put the workout, put a one in the chat. If you're gonna put a workout, if you at least are gonna start the process of looking at these programs to see where you can put the workout, put a work one in the chat. I need to know you're gonna put the workout. Because we don't got 1,300 more days of talking. We need 1,300 more days of getting it done. 1,300 more days. Gwen just told me, September. And then we got the week of the 125. So I need to be wearing my own clothes for this 125. When I sit on that panel, I need to be sitting in Afro Sexy. I need to be sitting in my own stuff. I was thinking about November for Afro Social, getting ready for November. You just told me September, and then I got August. So I better get the work. But I'm gonna take a nap first. I'm definitely gonna take a nap first, but I promise you,
Yes,
some
rest.
some some of these pieces, these ideas that I got, I'm going to churn some of these pieces out this week. This week, over this weekend, something coming out. Something coming out. So y'all get ready. Get
And
ready. Get
you'll
ready.
notice it. You're gonna be fresh when you rest. You're gonna come. You're gonna get up, and you won't be anxious.
Yes.
You won't be nervous.
Mhm.
You'll rest. You'll be clear,
Yes.
and ask God to give you new downloads while you rest.
Abs-
Like just give you already have it anyway, ma'am. Like, come on. I'm sorry. I would never apologize for this lady got a rose for everything. Like I was like, where's these roses at, girl? What she got a rose in every color.
the beauty supply store. And
Look, I'm just saying,
yeah.
Darlene, the effort just to maintain them, like
Yes.
to the I bought myself some flowers for my desk in my house because you suggested it. Like, and it really made a difference in my little work area that I had. I
Yes.
bought myself some flowers. They never died. They sat right there on my desk, and I kept them until I moved out of that apartment.
One, two, three, four vases of flowers. I need some new ones now. It's Friday. They a little bit tired looking now, so it's time to get some
So
new.
it's who you are naturally. So that's the thing. That's the thing that is beautiful when it's who you are.
Yeah.
This you don't have to work hard on being who you are.
No, that
Just
part
be. Just be.
is easy. When you are telling the truth, see,
That's it.
needs no, the truth
You don't
needs
need no hype man. You don't need no hype
no,
man.
all you can do. And that's what I love about my life. All you have to do is show up and be yourself. Yep, this is what they say. I knew you wasn't going to dress down. Even in tomorrow will be the fourth week that I meet with these women on this 6 week thing. And they say, you are undefeated. I don't care what we doing. You coming cute. You coming together. I said, that's all I know to do. That's all I know to do. Plus, you never know who you going to meet. And then these women, they switch up. Like some last week, I had a new lady. This week, it looks like it's going to be two new ladies. Listen, I want people to know that you could show up however you see fit. And people tell me all the time, I don't know if you're going to show up in booty shorts or a ball gown. I don't know, but I'm always excited to see what it's going to be. So just be you and do the things that make you feel good. And that's all I know to do. I get excited if I get a new shoe, whether it's high, low, flat, tennis shoes, whatever. I get excited about clothing. That's who I am. So clothing is a thing for me. It's a thing. And when I see it, I already see it how I want it to look. So I'm very, very excited. I'm even thinking about taking a pattern making class. There's a school here. I forget what it's called, but it's a sewing school that teaches all of that. And I really am considering um going there. Those classes start in September. I'm like, who do I have time? I don't know, but I want to make time to really develop out the things that I love to do the most and then put the work out. We're not holding the workout no more. So let's go take a nap. I mean, I'm going to go take a nap. I am so grateful for each and every one of Bridget, will you do our blessing for today? Please.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes, we ready.
We are blessed going in.
Bless going in.
We're blessed coming out.
Bless coming out.
We are blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
We are blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
We are always in the right place at the right time,
Always at the right place, the right time,
doing the right thing
for the right thing,
for the right reason,
for the right reason, with the right
and
people.
with the right people, uh,
Yes.
with the right people for the right reason.
Yes.
And everything is in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
David says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
And we go with the flow
Go with the flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in
The blessings and the money roll in.
from the north, south, east, and west,
The north, south, east, and west.
from above and beneath,
Above and beneath.
from known and unknown sources.
From known and unknown sources.
Darlaina, tell us about the money.
We have supernatural, unlimited money, sowing supernatural, unlimited seeds.
And we live and give from God's overabundance, meaning we never, ever, 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 ever run out. Because what's the name of our bank?
Heaven.
What's the name of your bank?
Heaven.
What is the name of your bank?
Heaven.
All right. So that means we got money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep,
Yes.
and money to invest into whatever it is that God has placed our hands to do.
Yes.
Amen.
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 And I say for sure. Well, have an amazing Friday on purpose. Thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same station. You look pretty, Yvette. Go get your picture taken now. All right, everybody. Bye.